Hello and welcome everyone. Myself Mijanur Rahaman, and today my topic of discussion is heat balance. In the previous video we have already discussed about the normal body temperature and the in which position the body temperature are generally measured. Now in this video we will discuss about the heat balance. So regulation of body temperature depends upon the balance between heat produced in the body and heat lost from the body. So what is heat balance? Regulation of body temperature depends upon the balance between the heat production in the body and the heat lost from the body. Now heat gain or heat production in the body. Various mechanisms involved in heat production in the body are metabolic activities, muscular activity, role of hormone, radiation of heat from the environment, shivering, brown fat tissue. These are the heat producing or heat gain or heat production in mechanism in the body. So there are many mechanisms we are discussing one by one. So first of all, metabolic activities. Major portion of the heat is in the body is due to the metabolism of foodstuffs. So major portion of the heat produced in the body is due to the metabolism of foodstuffs or food substances. It is called heat of metabolism. And heat production is more during metabolism of fat. About 9 calories of heat is produced during metabolism of fats. When 1 liter of oxygen is utilized for the same amount of oxygen, carbohydrate metabolites produces 4.7 calories of heat, and protein metabolites produces 4.5 calories per liter. And liver is the organ where maximum heat is produced due to metabolic activities. So which organ has the maximum heat production capability? That is liver. Now muscular activity. Heat is produced in the muscle both at rest and during activities. During rest, heat is produced by muscle tone, and heat produced during muscular activity is called heat of activity. About 80% of heat of activity is produced by skeletal muscle. Now, role of hormones. Thyroxine and adrenaline increase the heat production by accelerating the metabolic activities. And radiation of heat from the environment. Body gains heat by radiation, and it occurs when the environmental temperature is higher than the body temperature. Now, shivering. Shivering refers to shaking of the body caused by rapid involuntary contraction or twitching of the muscle as during exposure to cold. Shivering is a compensatory physiological mechanism in the body during which enormous heat is produced. Now, 6. Brown fat tissue. Brown adipose tissue is one of the two types of adipose tissue, the other being white adipose tissue. It is produced enormous body heat, particularly in infants. Now, heat loss from the body. In which mechanism our body generally lose the heat? Maximum heat is lost from the body through the skin, and small amount of heat is lost through respiratory system, kidney, and GI tract. So maximum heat loss from the skin, minimum heat loss is from respiratory system, kidney, and GI tract. When environmental temperature is less than the body temperature, heat is lost from the body. Heat loss occurs by the following methods. One is conduction. 3% of heat is lost from the surface of the body to the other subject such as chair or bed by means of conduction. Number 2, radiation. 60% of heat is lost by means of radiation, that is transfer of heat by infrared electromagnetic radiation from the body to other objects through the surrounding air. Number 3 is convection. 15% of heat is lost from the body to the air by convection. First, the heat is conducted to the air surrounding the body and carried away by the air currents, that is convection. Number 4 is evaporation. When in evaporation or insensible perspiration, when water evaporates, heat is lost. 22% of heat is lost through evaporation of water. Normally, a small quantity of water is continuously evaporated from skin and lungs. We are not aware of it, and so it is called insensible perspiration or insensible water loss. It is about 50 ml per hour. When the body temperature increases, sweat secretion is increased and water evaporation is more with more heat loss. Now, panting. Panting is the rapid shallow breathing associated with the dribbling of more saliva. In some animals, like dogs, which do not have sweat glands, it is lost by evaporation of water from lungs and saliva by means of panting. So, panting is not the mechanism of humans, it is the mechanism of lower animals like dog. Now, if we summarize the today's discussion, so in this video we have already discussed about the heat balance, what is heat balance and what is in which mechanism the heat gain or heat production is occurring in the body, that is metabolic activity, muscular activity, role of hormones, radiation of heat from the environment, shivering and brown fat tissue, and heat loss mechanism from the body, that is conduction, radiation, convection, evaporation and panting. So this is for now. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel for supporting me, and thank you for watching.